Hello everyone, my name is Andrew. You're watching Crypto Beer channel, and today I have a special guest. His name is Anton, and he's the person behind the Aeneas Blockchain, the new created blockchain, which is launched as a second version recently, and the Ash token, which is going to be launched in the exchange this Thursday. Hello, Anton.
Hello, Andrew. Not Ash token, Ash coin.
Ash
This
coin,
is
sorry, right.
no, not the point. This is a real coin on its own self-written blockchain platform.
Great, thank you for thank you for clearing it out. Okay, so tell me a little bit about your background, how you came to the crypto industry, how it all started.
My background and my crypto career started early, and I was finishing my study in KPI University, located in Kiev, Ukraine, and all my friends and colleagues by the university were playing poker on Poker Stars, a big gambling thing, and they knew about Bitcoin directly from start. I was informed by cryptocurrency appearance, but as each normal person, I didn't believe in that, and my way started after 2.5 of years. So the first crypto I bought in 2013. The other steps, the next step was to understand that the cryptocurrency it is a new world, it's a new economical reality, it's a new technical reality. And after understanding that, I decided to create first blockchain forum in Ukraine. By the way, it's not a point, but I am a first person in Ukraine who started to use word blockchain commercially for the first time. You can check, I have a number of registered trademarks in European Union, in Ukraine, dated and filing date of is 2015, 2016. And the first thing, it was settling up a conference, which name is Blockchain Forum. There were not mission to create something large, something great, but it was a wish to collect people, involve people who can make something extraordinary new and to bring it to our life. After I settled up a news portal, by the way, the first cryptocurrency news portal in Ukrainian language. Its name is Gazelberg Crypto Finance. You can check. And the goal, the next checkpoint was to make a decision and to find financial sources to create our own blockchain platform. And Aeneas was presented, Aeneas idea was presented on the blockchain forum in 2017.
Okay, gotcha, thank you. So as I understood, you started thinking about the Aeneas blockchain in 2015, and now we have 2021, Aeneas blockchain launched, Aeneas Ash coin is going to be traded on the several exchanges. So what I would like to ask you is what are your plans of using the Aeneas blockchain and what problems it will solve after all?
Thanks for the question. This is a big thing to understand that real general purpose modern blockchain platform, blockchain technology could bring many innovations in your life. It's not a thing to trade or to send some money transactions. We have thousands blockchains for today, and it's not good to be oriented just on sending money. It's rather more important to present something new and something with a practical use. And here in Aeneas, we have the social and political ideas. The ability to collect money for political initiatives, because we have in some countries we have a lobbying institutes where people could donate their candidates and to support them with money and to get laws and law initiatives that will include their interests. And here in Eastern Europe, we have very poor situation with that. And Aeneas, one side of Aeneas is to give ability to users to make some kind of political crowdfunding and law and other legislative initiatives crowdfunding. So this is a big thing, and we have many more small sites, maybe not so innovative, but also with practical use. I mean, tokenization, NFT. We will talk about this later,
Yep.
And a lot of practical things. Aliases, many kind of transaction types, and for sure it's a smart contract machine implemented in each node. So smart contracts and programming languages for smart contracts, this is a significant part of Aeneas blockchain platform.
Okay, got you. And for me, it's very interesting because it's a lot of political parties here in Ukraine, and how will we deal with their competition between the parties? If one party would like to use the Aeneas blockchain and the second party would like to use, and how this work actually? Is there any idea how it will work in terms of competition of different parties?
And it's not a story about war and competitive things. It's a story about reaching interests together. It's a tool, it's a place where any kind of political parties or other communities could bring an initiative, could make some kind of marketing, like Kickstarter does, like I mean crowdsourcing crowdfunding platform do. And but it's not a project, it's not a goal to place a new type of case for your mobile telephone, or to print a new comics or something like that. It's a serious thing to place some political idea, to get licensing, to get some items and existing laws, or you need some changes or whatever it could be, or to support your regional politics, to place their candidatures for votings. So it's a tool for making social and political initiatives.
Okay.
And simply it will help people to use it like a payment system, and to donate, to vote, and many other things.
So I can understand that this blockchain will be like a corruption killer.
Yes, corruption killer, exactly, because here you can, not only you, each third person could explore blockchain database and to see declared public addresses, and each transaction is clearly would be reviewed in this database. So surely it will be a killer of corruption. But if shortly, it's not a place of war, it's a marketplace for social initiatives.
Cool, gotcha. All right, let's get back to the blockchain development. So can you please describe how many people worked on the Aeneas, on the blockchain, and can you introduce the team and maybe some more interesting stuff in terms of development that you can tell us?
It wasn't so large team as it should be, I mentioned, it was the first step. It was my own investment, so it wasn't very large. And in different times, we have up to 8 people. So we have a base nearly for 5 people, and we have some collaborations with developers, designers, architects, and so it wasn't much more than 8 persons in our team yet. For now, I should say that we are going to invite some new guys because demand on development, demand on new functions, demand on support of this network is growing, and we have to be very strict and confident about a technical approach. Due to our team, the main tech leader of our team is also named Andrew. I will give you contacts sometime later. And also we have guys abroad, not in Ukraine. So we are a decentralized network.
Decentralized team, right?
Yeah, decentralized team located in a few countries, not in one. And actually, yes, you're right. All development was made by a decentralized team. We didn't have own office or something like that, own place for development, at least yet.
Okay.
I do not exclude that we will not have this in future.
Okay, got you. Okay, let's talk about a little bit about smart contracts development, token creation, and NFTs creation, because NFT is hype of 2021, and this is the most interesting thing for me at the moment. So tell us, please, how can we create smart contracts? How can we create NFTs? And what are your plans in terms of development these movements in the Aeneas blockchain?
From start, I wish to say that NFTs wasn't invented in 2020 or 21 or
yeah,
even
sure.
I think it was invented in 2013, as I mentioned, but it was a hype, it was an explosion in not so far from today.
Technology was opened in 2020 to the
yes.
most of the developers, to most of people. And back in
Yes.
2017, when CryptoPunks was introduced, it was too few people that understood the technology and how to.
But they didn't mention that it will come an explosion for today. And I wish to underline that this is not a hype of 2021. It's a new tunnel of development. So personally, I consider a real mass adoption hype of NFT in maybe 4 or 5 years later, what we have for today. For today, we have really quite simple ability. It's not something like ERC20 standard. You have not to have some expertise in writing large smart contracts and checking these functions, etc. You have to use very small, very simple quote of code to run it directly like special transaction type, and you have a token issued. So I can teach you how to issue tokens upon Aeneas blockchain, I think in a few minutes. And after spending 10 or 15 minutes, you will be able to issue a token for your own project. So it's really simple. As for issuing NFT, it's even more simpler, because you just need to place one size of emission supply, only one number for only one token that actually a non-fungible token is. So it's even more quick and even more simpler. And also it's need to indicate that the price of issuing NFT is the lowest transaction type and the most cheapest transaction, the most lowest fee that we have in our blockchain. So it will be one part or 1,000 part of hash. So having one hash, you will have ability to issue 1,000 NFTs.
Wow, that's impressive. And by the way, what is the transaction prices and the smart contracts issuing prices in the blockchain?
For now, it's also starts from one of thousands part of hash up to 4,000 fractions of hash. We are real market price. For now, it's something like 20 or 25 dollar cents. You can divide it for 1,000 times, and this will be the lowest price. This is the costs of fee of the lowest price. If you have necessity to place a more complex smart contract in blockchain, you will have to pay up to 10 or 12,000 fractions of hash. Whatever, it will not cost even $1 for today, these prices. So it's really cheap, and it's really useful and convenient for everybody who decided to start learning or working or implementing smart contracts in his services, study, work, job, etc.
That's very nice news. And as you mentioned before, maybe we will launch another workshop like in a few days when we can go for a live stream to show the community the possibility of creating smart contracts or NFT tokens where you can study people. How do you think?
So you mean that you're going to provide tokenization manual so we can bring a tokenization in your channel?
Possible, why not? But no, I meant if we could launch a workshop class for viewers
Yes.
to when you can just open the blockchain and show how is it creating actually.
Okay.
Yep, no problem with that. Cool. And the next question is actually, is the documentation planned? Is it already done, or is it planned when it will be released? Documentation for the developers. It's very important part of the blockchain, and this will open the blockchain to masses, to the developers all around the world, because as I understand, the transaction costs like nothing, and it would be very interesting for people to work and to build something, decentralized application on the Aeneas blockchain. So is it estimated time of arrival for the documentation?
Yes, sure, but I will be frank. It's a very hard question for our team right now, and I'm not confident that we have enough resources to provide that this or even the next month. But I think the first portal, the first web source with some manuals will appear the first month of this summer, I mean 2021. For now, we have repositories on GitHub. You can check the links, and there we place an official node repository and some other tests. So if someone wish to join our team or to contribute or to use our code, it's not a problem. You can do that. You can make a review of our code. And personally, I invite everyone to join us.
Okay, great. Great, thank you. Okay, the next question is there a DAO foundation or something like that in Aeneas Blockchain, and how the independent developer could get the funding from the Aeneas Blockchain?
Yes, we decided to make this kind of fund in early white paper publication. So it was one of the items of our roadmap. And for now, it exists, and it's possible to have a partnership with our team and our fund. But whatever, this is not a stupid airdrop. It's something like a startup laboratory when guys or girls could present their ideas, could present their documents, could show us their marketing expectations. And after we decide to support or not support with money, and after we are ready and we are open to have a partnership with everyone who wants to try to work with us.
Yeah. Will it be like open voting for the projects, or who is in charge of the DAO fund at the moment? So will it gonna be the community, or?
Particularly, yes. I think we will launch some circles of public voting. I think it could be voting for primaries to support that idea and not that one. But for now, we have only 25 days since launch our mainnet, since launch network second version. So it's very early to speak about that. It will be actual in a few months at least, as I mentioned.
Okay, thank you, Anton. Next question will be like, what are the next projects? Is there some negotiations? What are the next projects will be launched on the Aeneas blockchain? Can you speak about it, and can you showcase what will be launched? What people should wait for?
Okay. Yes, for now we have a couple of roadmap checkpoints, and services is a very important part. And for now we have a number of partnerships with online games, and Aeneas Ash is powering game economic. From now it's already working. The implementation for real sector, for now we also have some steps to implement. We have some partnerships already signed with some cafes and restaurants to accept Aeneas Ash as a payment system. And we have a lot of vectors for service development. It could be a marketplace for antiquariat, it could be a marketplace for immortal arts. I mean, arts that could be made like replicas. It's a new type of market and a new type of economical activity of the coming future economical reality. And for sure it's political crowdfunding, as it was said before.
Okay, that's clear. Thank you. Yeah, we're actually heading to the end of the interview, and I guess this is the main part, because it's very nice when the CEO of the project and the founder of the project can pitch the information about the project in 2 minutes. So can you tell the community in 2 minutes, can you pitch the community in 2 minutes why they need to buy Ash coin and why they need to join the community of the Aeneas?
Thanks, Andrew. Actually, I'm not a salesman. I'm a mathematician and developer and a little bit a designer, a graphic designer, but not a salesman. Whatever. I will say frankly, for me, the general purpose blockchain platform, it's not an invest or something that will give me some X's on my capital. For me, it's a thing that will help me to change a reality based around me. So I consider my own project and other projects and the whole cryptocurrency sphere like a new kind of reality that will gives us a new types of activities and new ways of living. And this is a question not to me why you should buy Aeneas Ash token. It's a question for you what you wish to change in your own life. So if you are bored with banks, fiat systems, or without a corrupted political system, you will have to make a decision what you wish, to leave everything as it is or to bring some changes. And if you say yes, Aeneas platform could be interesting for you.
Cool. Great, Anton. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for the interview. I guess we will plan another call and maybe a live stream to showcase the possibility of creating smart contracts and NFT tokens based on the Aeneas blockchain. It could be very interesting for the community. I wish you good luck in the development, in bringing all the things that you're planning to life. And yeah, guys, subscribe to the links I'm putting behind this video. Subscribe to the Aeneas community and check out the updates. Thank you for being here with me, Anton.
Thanks, Andrew. Have a nice day, everybody. Bye.
Bye.